Alright, so this is actually, I'm going to walk out here a little bit and give you a nice little panoramic of the convent. What we're looking at right now actually is the gym. It's underground. And where there's the sidewalk is, there's a underground tunnel, souterrain, as they say here. That's the convent where the nuns and many of the girls who are in the Anthropos program sleep. And here's the kids, I should say the students, right? They're all in their early 20s mostly. And they're frisky, you know. So they're always doing the snow. They were playing in the snow like all last week. That's the shrine of Our Lady of Bourguillion, which is where the apparition occurred in, I think, the 16th century. It used to be a leper colony, and anyway, the lepers were living out here outside of Fribourg, and the Virgin appeared and healed them. And one of the lepers who was healed was a Habsburg prince, which is the house that was ruling the Austrian Empire. And afterward, he built this shrine in thanksgiving for Our Lady's blessings. So that's the shrine of Our Lady of Bourguillion, and this is used to be the school until, like, I think 10 years ago, when the nuns, they're Franciscans, they used to run a school for girls here, but they closed, I think like I said, about 10 years ago. And then that's where Father Boutet and all the other people that were involved in establishing the Anthropos program asked the nuns if they could actually come and stay here, or, you know, establish their program here. And so there's the classrooms on the right. The administrative offices are pretty much in the middle on the first and second floor. There's a library on the second floor, and other rooms, computer labs, things like that. On the left are all the rooms where people sleep. Boys and girls, and myself. And in the further buildings behind, like on that same wing, is where the fraternity also stays, for the people from the fraternity who actually sleep here. And here I'm going to walk toward, so that's the main entrance right there of the building, Anthropos. And over here we have, on the other side of that crevice, let's say, there's a stream that flows into the Sarine, which is the river that flows around Fribourg, which I'll take pictures of later, take video of it actually. And you can see it's actually, it's pretty dramatic. It falls off. It's basically a cliff right here. And, you know, we have a little park up there, which I've never been up to. Maybe I'll take a video of that later on, but right now I have work to do, so I'll walk back here into the yeah, on the other side of the cliffs here is Schoenberg, which is where I used to live when I was a student the first 2-3 months before Monsieur Crozat, who was our landlord, kicked us out, or should I say kicked me out. And Greg with him, he was in like well, that's another story for another time, I suppose. But anyway, Schoenberg's over here, and this is Bourguillion, where we're standing right now, of course. And here, walk in here to, oh yeah, and down on the side here you have the kitchen and like the workshops and things. And here, alright, so we're coming in here. And down here is the, basically the bathroom, which in effect is more or less my bathroom, because I'm the only one who usually uses it. These are the stairs up to the second and third floors, where we have, you know, rooms for the kids, mostly. On the fourth floor of the building, fifth floor, sorry, there's a chapel. Alright. Alright. And this, I just fogged up my camera. You can see a little better now. There are 2 beds in here, of course. I'm the only one sleeping here. You'll be proud of me, I sort of made my bed. my few books. If you look out here in the back, of course there's sort of a porch and a kind of a courtyard. And anyway, and over here is where my desk where I work. My clothes are in here, and this is where I do all my working on the translation, which I'm in the middle of doing right now. I just took a break to go get some snacks. And so there's the shrine again from my back window, and the rest of the building. Like I say, you're looking right up at the library on the second floor, and also there's classrooms and a computer room on the third floor in the end there. The chapel's up in those eaves there, or you know, the whatever they, not eaves, what are they? I don't even, gables, and those gables. And then on the basement there's a room for presentations and things. And on the second or first floor, however you count it, there's the room where everybody eats. It's a large room. It basically takes up the entire floor. And, well, we eat breakfast and dinner. The fraternity eats lunch on the other side of the building over there. But I'm starting to ramble, and this is getting a little too long. But as you can see here, basically, this is the... I have no idea what type of music I'm listening to. It's kind of ridiculous. But, there's a bird there. Anyway, this is my home. Hope it's